Welcome back to Aviary Attorney. I know it's been a while, but we're going to continue defending Prince Juan Querido of Spain, whom is currently standing trial for the murder or attempt of murder of the King of France and for the murder of his bodyguard, Major Howe. On our last video, we confronted Juan regarding his identity. We uncovered that he is in fact the R in R&M Associates, which is a private detective firm. He let us know that he took the fault for a woman who owes money and was given a way out if she killed someone. He wouldn't give us further information, but we assume he's talking about the Swan and her killing the King of France. Just as a side bit of trivia, Falcon's name is not Falcon. They didn't let us know what his actual name is, but I'm sure that will pop up later in the story. I just thought it was an interesting bit of trivia given the circumstances that we're confronting Juan Querido about his name. Lastly, R asked us to tell Mousy that the birds have flown south for the winter. I'm guessing he means that Swan has left the country. On the day of the trial, we tried visiting Mousy and the Chocolate Emporium to no avail. We went to the trial and were greeted by Judge Romulus, who replaced Judge Maxime at the last minute. That's a bit weird and suspicious, which the jury pointed out, but we're not given any explanation, so I guess we'll have to make do with that for the moment. During the trial, the prosecution brought out Inspector Just Volerti, whom is bad at his job. He blames it on understaffing, but that's no real excuse. I mean, come on, dude. Do your job. He let us know that the coroner assessed that Major Howe died of poisoning, and since the flower prick was the only external harm, it must have been administered by the flower. When we cross-examined him, we found out that the flower was not inspected for poisoning. I don't know why you wouldn't inspect it for poisoning, but worst of all, he burnt the flower to ashes. So we can't even test it now for poisoning. That's just terrible police work. The coroner did assess that the poisoning was derived from the acetine flower, but that it atypically worked fast. That was a note that we made as well when we found out about it. He also mentioned that Major Howe made a point to tell the 24 witnesses that he was pricked by the flower before dying. We find this weird given how spectacle it sounds, but I guess if you're pricked and it's completely unexpected, you'd say it in surprise. I don't know about saying it so loudly, but I guess we could be reading too much into it. Falcon brought forth the chocolate wrapper that we found at the scene of the crime, which Volerti admits to overseeing. However, we couldn't prove that Major Howe ate that chocolate or that it was poisoned. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to admit that. The prosecutor then brought forth Toussaint, who is a person who fishes but not a fisherman, whatever that means. We disproved his testimony with the book page we found on the west entrance. So he couldn't be at so R couldn't have been at the south entrance like Toussaint claims. It seems a bit overly planned for R to place the book page on the west end in hopes that we would find it and think it's from his book. So many things could have gone wrong, such as the page being thrown to the garbage, as it was in the process of being when we found it. We could have not inquired about his book or known that it was a page from his book. So many things could have gone wrong. It seems overly planned. I don't know. Not overly planned, but it seems extremely winged, in my opinion. At the end of the first day of the trial, we got a threatening letter to stop. Obviously, that's nothing new for lawyers, so we're not going to do so. However, we do need to investigate who bought Toussaint's testimony and why. So we're going on to the next day. Okay, the first place we're going to visit is R&M Associates, because I want to tell Mousy about that. However, I also wanted to visit the Chocolate Emporium, so why don't we go to the R&M, what is this? Let's go to the R&M Associates, talk to Mousy first, and inquire about that whole enigma that we were given. How? Have flown south for the winter. Whatever that means. Don't say that. He trusts you. Oh. what? A railway trip to Vienna. See the names. Sign. The swans, just as we suspected. Okay. Okay. Well, we were given train tickets. I don't know how that's going to play out. But let's go to Le Canard Joya. No, sorry. Chocolate Emporium now. That's kind of a weird way to write welcome. Okay. Alright, so we have the chocolate wrapper. Let's see, who bought this piece of chocolate? Well, we don't want to come out and just say, could this chocolate have been poisoned? But that's also saying that he poisoned himself. I don't want him to feel that way. So, who bought this piece of chocolate? Let's see. Well, could it be Caroline? We know that she's a murderer, but I don't know. She hasn't been brought up at all during this piece of trial. Saltine and Gambar, the mother of Bouncy. Yes, could be the swans, but I don't know. Could have been the fox. Let's see. Where's the fox? Juan Querido, but he's not coming out as R. Maybe if we find out later. Piero, Rufus and Co. Judge Romulus, what the heck? The arrogant ass who works at the local library. So we're not seeing R. Ah, here we go. Catherine Marie Singh. Wait. Catherine Marie. Saltine and Gambit. Oh, wait a minute. I was under the impression that it was the Swan, but we might be wrong. I do remember them. I did give them some money a few videos ago. Wow. Didn't know that was their names. They could have been the ones. Let's ask about this. No? Huh. So they bought the train tickets going south. They're the ones that R is talking about, but they're not the ones who have bought the chocolate. And I don't think if we say Juan Querido, because they're not going to understand who Juan Querido is, right? Flamboyant Prince of Spain. It just doesn't make any sense for it to have been him. What about that fisher bird? I like his description. A fisherman in denial. Eric Pork. He's the one who gave us the R&M Associates card. Oh, are they related? The other two are related to Catherine Marie Singe, who we know about. She could have bought it for them, right? That makes sense. She could have bought it for them. Let's see. Her? Damn it. Right? I don't know. At this point, I don't know who to ask about. I might as well ask about the judge since that's the only weird thing. Because I don't see why Eric Pork would lead us to R&M Associates and uncover who Prince Juan Querido. That just helped his case. So I don't know why we would ask about that. Fontaine, Gunner, Rufus and Paulo. So if it's not her, obviously it's not the Chocolate Emporium's business owner. Again, local library, Tucson Kingley. Could have been the fisherman. Could have been the fisherman. I think his testimony was just bought though. I don't think... I don't think he was the one who bought it. Now, you know what? Let's just give it a last ditch attempt. Let's go. Judge Romulus. What? What? Sixth of January, the day before. Wait, what? What? 200 grams of chocolate, dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling. Custom filling? Caramel. He provided the filling himself. Did not bring enough, only enough to put in the chocolate, but not what the heck? But we brought out the chocolate during the trial. Didn't we? Yeah, we brought out the chocolate. What? Wait, what? Custom filling. Do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus's receipt? I can have the original right here for tax purposes. Oh. I'm glad you pay your taxes, bro. Oh, and he's gonna let us... Okay. Signed it in green ink. Oh, okay, calm down. Calm down. What? That is out there. I guess not so much out there. Catherine would have been more out there. And I was gonna go with that one over Romulus, but geez, I'm sorry, not Catherine, Cataline. That's crazy. Cataline would have been even more out there, so I'm glad I didn't go with her. Holy crackers. Custom filling. It's all coming together. Indeed, it was. That's why I'm saying that it was not the porcupine. Because all it did was help the case. I don't see how he could have been in any way, shape, or form on a, how do you say it? An associate of the crime. So, that's why I didn't want to go with him, but I really was expecting for it all to come back to Cataline, and it did not. Okay. Hopefully it does later on, because I like her character, but still. We've still got one day until the trial, but how to spend it? Revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just play some cards at Le Canard Yo-Yo. Something wrong, Sparrowson? Ooh, he's never quiet. We need to talk. Very dangerous. What? Okay. That is true. Indeed. Huh. That's well, we could just test it like we would test the rose. I don't know if we need to consume it, but you know, we could spend the day. We probably need to spend the day testing the wrapper, right? We could do that. Wait, what? He's going to eat the wrapper? No, 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 no. We could just test it. That's it. I don't know why we would need to eat it. What a dumbass. This is why you should not think. 45 minutes ago? Bruh. Oh my god, no. No, he did not. Oh, Jesus. No, he did not. He ate the... Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. What a dumbass. We could have tested... Oh my god, I don't know why he had to eat it. It's a long... Yeah, it's a long story. Lawyering. Occupational hazard. What in the world? I'm an expert in mental health. What in the world? Shouldn't you be an expert in doctor stuff, not mental health or toxicology? You should know toxicology, period. Okay, well at least we'll have an assessment. We could have had that without him eating the flour. I mean the wrapper. The bill. That is true. We need to pay that bill later, like always. Yep. What? Well, who in the world is speaking? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Au revoir, JJ Falcon. What in the world? Did we just get thumped? Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I knew it! Caroline is a part of this. That's not a right thing to bring up. Come on, don't be like that. I made no mistakes. That's correct. I just pointing out things. It's not my fault that the prosecution did not do their job. Indeed. I'm not proud of it, but neither should the prosecution. Wait. Oh, we're lucid dreaming. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Cocorico. Oh, Jesus. This is just terrible. Grandfather? Who's his grandfather? Whoa. Well, maybe that'll reveal who his real name is. I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Thank you, Sparrowson. Always a true hero. What in the world? You know what? Let's continue forward. Or maybe we should just leave it here. I want to continue forward though, but it has been 20 minutes. We're going to continue forward next time on our next video to find out what the heck just happened. This is a nice little cliffhanger actually. A lot of things unexpectedly. Okay, so whoa, where to even begin with this? First off, they are connected. The people, the beggars with the swan lady, they're connected. They have the same last name, which I should have put together, but I did not. I should have known that it wasn't her they were talking about. It's her family. So maybe that's why. Alright, because the fox bought the flowers from her to help her family. I don't know. That's... So there was that piece of thing information. Then we have the judge. What the heck is that all about? The judge giving the custom filling. What in the world is that all about? And then we get thumped in the head because we didn't stop the case, and now here we are in the nice little cliffhanger at the Pont de Arts. We got thrown over the water like whatever. Not like we're birds or anything. Did a very bad job at killing us. The lucid dreaming though, I want to see what his real name is. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, like I said, that's going to be brought up later. His grandfather, it's all going to come together. I know it. But for now, we're going to stop here. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.